Hey, welcome back. It is Tuesday night, and we are coming in hot with Blankos daily action coming right at you. Basically, if you're new to my channel and new to this whole world, what I do is try to hit the games on this game on a daily basis, bring it through any news, new information, any drops, take a look at the market, and just kind of explore this world and try to be like a central source of information for this game. So let's hop right in here. What we're going to do today, we're going to do right off the bat, we're going to do the daily challenges. And to kind of explain what the daily challenges are, that's a way to progress your character through the game. So if you look on the left, it says daily and weekly. So the longer duration of the challenge, the more rewards you're going to get for completing those challenges. So daily, 3 things today: complete a race, grab 100 vibes and vibe collectors, and then 100 double jumps. Give me 1 second here. What I like to do, hold on. As we progress through the game, I like to write down the important moments, because then in the notes after this, what I do is I put the timestamp down. So you can skip ahead to anything that you find interesting if you find this very boring, and then kind of go from there. So first of all, we'll do the most boring one that I think is right off the bat, 100 double jumps. Let's see if we can do that in the junction. So there's one. Okay, so a double jump is when I use a PlayStation controller, so you can jump, or you can do a double jump. Like that. So we have to do that 100 times. So we're just going to run around the junction, double jumping. And I guess I'll explain the junction here while we're kind of killing time here. The junction is basically the central meeting spot. It's the default area where you get dropped in when the game starts. And it's basically a lobby. Think about it like that. So the game, as soon as you download it, hit enter, that's where you're going to be, is in the lobby. So in the junction, I'm sorry. And there's a website we're going to hit up in a little bit. I'll show you what that is. That's blankosjunction.com. Little spoiler alert on that one. It's a great website, and there's a great resource for you if you play this game. So we're about 1/3 of the way there. We're just going to continue jumping. And some of these are very arbitrary. They're very easy. This isn't challenging. Sometimes they're boring. This is a boring one. But, good news is it's not that difficult, and it's not that time consuming either. We're halfway home, baby. Keep it going. We're going to keep it going. 54, 55. And I guess I'll explain a little bit as to, what completing the daily challenges gets you. Completing the daily challenges are going to get you XP chips and moolah. Moolah are it's a form of currency in the game. It's a little bit more, there's 2 forms of currency, moolah and Blanko bucks. Moolah is a little bit more abundant in the game. The Blanko bucks are a little bit harder to come by, but they're going to have a little bit more buying power. That's what scarcity is, right? But the the moolah helps you buy some in-game stuff as well, and then XP chips are what you use to level up your Blanko. So there's 3 tiers of Blanko skills. So there's fair, good, and excellent. And then within those tiers, you have different levels, and it's levels 1 through 10, or 1 through 15. So you fair level 1 through 15, then you rank them up to good, level 1 through 15, and then up to excellent 1 through 15. We'll get to that in a little bit later on, but here we go. 3, 2, 1, and boom. So there we go. We got moolah, and you saw that deposit right into our stash there. So 1 out of 3 is done. So now let's hit up You know what I want to do is I'm going to do complete a race, because I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here, which is pretty cool. So the daily challenge is complete a race, but if you look at the weekly challenge, it says clear 100 checkpoints and feature block parties. So if I pick a race that's featured and hit 7 checkpoints, I'm going to hit that daily and weekly. Make it rain here. So to get to a featured block party, I'll explain to you a little bit about what a block party is. Think about, I always use the example of like Mario Party. You know, if you can play the game, but then also you have the side games after each round of turns, if you ever played Mario Party before. And this game is basically built on that. That's really what a block party is called. Blankos, block parties. Blankos are the characters in the game. So a block party featured, you can go to the main menu, go to the party bus, and if you look at the top, you can see featured, recently played, favorites, all parties, quick play, join code. So featured is what we're going to focus on right now. So let's find a rate. You can see in the background what kind of event it is. We're going to hit Happy Hills. I've never done this. The featured ones do change quite a bit. So I've never played this one before, so we'll see what it's all about. But even if I come in last place and do terribly, which I might, who knows? I'm not really great at this game. Regardless, I'm going to complete that daily challenge of just completing a featured race, or completing a race. I didn't think it was a featured race, so we'll knock that out. Hopefully there's 7 checkpoints in this one, so I get that weekly hit as well, and that would just be phenomenal. So I picked the race. I'm waiting here to get thrown into a lobby. Ooh, looks like it's just starting. Oh no, it's not starting. All right, so here I'm in a lobby. These are other players that are going to be competing against me in the race here. Just stand on them, flex on them, because I'm huge. My character's name is Deadward. So each character in the game's an NFT. We'll get into that later. Let's focus on the race. We want 7. We need 7 checkpoints. There's 1. How did I die? Someone knocked me out. That's rough. It's gonna leave a mark. Now, as you run, you get these little lightning bolts, and those are basically like your speed bursts, kind of. So when you use a speed burst in the game, they run out, and that's indicated on that bottom blue lightning bolt you can see down there. So I think that's the 5th. That's 6. This checkpoint should get me to that weekly goal. We should see something pop up right here. Bam, look at that. So that's some good rewards there. That's some real good rewards. You love to see it, folks. Well, I died quick on that. So you can attack enemies in this game. I usually don't, because I'm too focused on going the right way and not falling off. There are some really good people in this game. It's been out for about a year, still in the beta version of it. And in that time, a lot of players have gotten really good at it. I am not such a player. But I really enjoy it, and I want to be a source for you to ask questions and learn and interact with me, and that's really the goal of all this. So try to do it as close to daily as I can. So if you're in the stream here and you have any questions about what I'm doing or tips and tricks, always greatly appreciated as well. I think this is a very, very cool concept, and I think the sky's the limit for a game like this. Said what I said. Last lap here. At least we're not in last, right? Ooh, we catching this guy? Think we got what it takes? He's probably already finished. Oh, now he's just screwing with me. Oh, am I gonna get a DNF? Oh, I'm so close. 4, 3, 2. Hey, we got to the end. That would be really crazy if I needed to cross that finish line. But you saw that. I got that reward now for completing a race. So that was a big move there. So the next thing we're going to do, so we're going to go to the party pass. Okay, that's where you collect your rewards. Now, there's a bunch of different kinds of rewards. In here, you see these little badge-looking things. They're called rewards. And you can look at this timeline. I can take you through the timeline. And as you collect these rewards, you get nice prizes like this right here. So I'm going to claim this. So I got 1,000 moolah and a 2,000 XP chip. So again, I explained the moolah and the chips to you, so you get that. Back to the party pass. So if we check it out, if you look at the top right, there's 3 icons, and it's the rewards, the moolah, and the Blanko bucks. So I'm on the rewards page right now, kind of going through my timeline. So you'll see it says next reward and 5 rewards. So the next one's going to be wow, 10,000 XP. Huge. You can really jack up your Blanko, which, that's the whole point of this, right? But now I'm going to switch over and hit R1 to go to challenges. So once I go into the challenges here, I'm getting a 150 XP chip and a 150 moolah because at the bottom it says this was granted from completing 100 double jumps, which we did right at the beginning. Bam. And then another, a 500 XP chip and 300 moolah. That was for 100 checkpoints and featured block parties. So you get a little bit more for doing a weekly reward. And this one, I've been awarded 150 XP chip, 150 moolah. That was for completing a race. So we did all that so far. Now the next thing we're going to do here, grab 100 vibes and 5 collectors. That'll hit all 3 of the daily challenges, which will get us that coveted 1,000 XP chip that you see at the top there. So let's go back. We're going to the party pass. We'll do a vibe collect. Party bus. Party bus, party bus, party bus. Where's the vibe collect? Here we go. Let's go. Train runners. I think I know this one. It's an oldie but a goodie. We can definitely get to our 100 XP there. Or I'm sorry, 100 vibes there. So in this game, a vibe is that lightning bolt looking thing. So the vibe collect game is you just an FFA in the title stands for free for all. So there's no teams. Sometimes there's team vibe collects and sometimes there's free for all. Free for all, as you could you're probably imagine, it's every man for himself or woman or whatever. You just go you get as many of the vibes as possible. Sorry, I just had my brain imploded. We should be able to get to 100. Once we get to 100, then what happens is we get to all 3 of the daily challenges, get that 1,000 XP chips, and I'll show you what you do with those once they're done. We're going to upgrade my Blanko, and we may get crazy and maybe buy a Blanko or an accessory today. Show you how that's done as well. So stay tuned. Or, if you don't want to watch the video, check the comments below. I have the timestamps there. A little pitter-patter of my dead word here. So we're waiting for the party to start. I always hit triangle here. Not always. I hit triangle in this situation because I don't care. Like, sometimes a goal will be, finish in the top 3. But it won't count if there's only 2 people. In this case, I don't care, so I'm starting the party. So we got a timer here. Here's a 3rd guy anyway. Oh, this guy's throwing hands. Oh, you want some of this? 2, 1, giddy up. All right, let's do this, guys. 100 vibes, that's all we're looking for. Once we get to 100 vibes, we are done. There we go. Whoa, big party. Look at this. Flying, baby. 32. So this one's the fastest to 200. I really don't have any interest in winning. But if I did, that'd be nice, but I don't think that's going to happen. Just slow down here. Okay, here we go. Wow, we really dropped at the standings here. Here we go. There's my 100. Boom. There it is. See? So that's what you love to see there. Did all 3 of the challenges. And that's basically at the minimum what we want to do is get 3. How has someone been knocked out? Stop fighting over there. Whoa. Get all the vibes. 50 to go. I think the music's way too loud. There we go. I finished. Let's celebrate by jumping off into the abyss. Alright. So we didn't get in the top 3. Don't care. Not my problem. We're out of here. So let's go back to the party pass. We're going to collect our final rewards here. So again, we get the 150 XP chip and the 150 moolah for completing that. And then the big kahuna, the 1000 XP chip for doing that. So perfect. All right, so now what I'm going to do is, well, first of all, so I did the daily one. Now there's weekly, and then there's the Grave Rave. That's an early access pass that you could buy. Bought it for $24.99, in my opinion. Worth it because it gives you access to a lot of stuff that you wouldn't have otherwise access to, in terms of like NFTs. So let's see. Oh, this one's cool. Let's finish the top 3 in a featured race 10 times. You know what? Let's do that because we're going to get 14 if we do that. All right, that's our next goal. That's our next goal. Let's do a featured race. Come in the top 3. I keep doing that. We got to go to the party bus, not the pass. I get confused. We did that Happy Hills. I'm not very good at that. Jungle Run. I feel like I've done this one. If we get top 3, that'd be big. It'd be beautiful. All right, let's get this, baby. All we gotta do is finish top 3, and then we get that nice reward. We're gonna get to that 10,000 XP, and then we can go berserk on our Blankos, really ramping them up. I have 3 Blankos that I'm playing with right now, and we'll get into that in a second, but kind of like a little bit of a preview. I have I think like 12 to 15 Blankos, somewhere in that neighborhood, but I keep them boxed. I think they're going to be worth more in the future keeping them boxed, but you can unbox them and play with them. Now, having said that, I'm kind of running my this little like A/B test, I call it. I have 2 dead words. I got one through rewards, but I also had bought one as well. So had bought one, had purchased. I'm a dum-dum. But yeah, so I'm playing with Deadwood right now, as you can see. So I'm leveling up my Deadwood, but at the same time, keeping the other one boxed. And I'm going to see, how this game develops and kind of what the market dictates. You know, what will yield more of a exclusive type grab. You know, because it's like, you know, say I build this Deadwood up to an excellent level 15, and someone coming into the game really likes the way that skin looks, but you know they don't, you know, want to like put in the time to play. There's only 2 of us here, so I don't think this race is going to count by the way. I don't think, but we'll see. We'll see. Never done this one, so I'm not sure where we're going. By the way, I didn't mention this before, but something that's really cool about this game is these are all player-generated boards. So the junction is really the only spot in the game that's developed by the game developers. Other than that, this is built by people playing the game. Really cool, kind of like a Mario Maker 2 concept. Super Mario Maker. Yeah, and I mean, they do all kinds of really cool stuff. Look at the spinning log here. I think the graphics are pretty cool too. Woo! A lot of lava. You want to avoid the lava, obviously. Ooh. As I almost didn't. That's nice. Wait, where am I going? Ah. Oh, here we go. Look at that, I almost just jumped off the cliff for no reason. This would be a shame if I finish in first, but... And the different vibes, the gold ones were 10. So they boost your power up obviously a lot faster by grabbing those. Look at that. We finished in first place, and I don't think it's going to count. It would have probably already popped up. So that kind of stinks. So we'll drown our sadness in the lava. Darn it, we had a good race too. That's okay. Where's the other player? We have to wait 3. Okay, he's done. Perfect. Yeah, I won first place, but it doesn't mean anything. Alright, let's do another race, shall we? You know what? I hate to... What's going on here? I hate to do it, because I hate this course, but there were a lot of people in it when I did it last time, so... We're doing it. Happy Hills. Fingers crossed there's people in it, and then cross all your fingers that I come to the top 3. Mark my words, I'm not quitting until we get top 3. Because that'll be 10,000 XP. It would be really nice to see how we can upgrade our Blanko there. And when you upgrade from tiers, you know, like I was saying, there's fair, good, and excellent. When you tier them up, they require what's called gumballs. And that's just kind of an item in the game that are used. It's a pretty rare item. So you need 7 of those to upgrade, and you can also use them to make unique Blankos. And that also is going to increase the value of your characters as well. And you can mash them up. There's just the possibilities are limitless, and it's just interesting to see where this is going. All right, we got 2. Come on, 1 more. Ah, we got it. We did it. All right, we got 3 people. We got 3 people. So this is it. You know what? I don't know if 3 people would qualify either. We'll see. Right? There's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Just gonna fight this guy. Oh, that's a sick one. Oh, this guy. That's a sick Blanko. So there's no doubt in my mind that guy wins. Oh, oh boy. Now it's put up or shut up time. Oh, perform 10 skills in races. I didn't even know that that was a thing that we were going after. But we did it. So look at us. go, baby. Pedal to the metal. Come on, Deadward. Come on, buddy. Move those little legs. Oh, he's trying. He's hustling. Gotta get the vibes here. Keep that momentum. The green neon looking things, those make you go faster. It's like a little speed boost. So obviously you're going to want to hit those every time you see one. Every second counts in these games here. These little mini games. These races. And there's probably a lot of secrets if you know what you're doing and you're watching this. Please share. Because I am not very good. You know, we're doing our best. We're doing our best. Oh no! Oh! Oh, that could have been disastrous. That could have been disastrous. Here we go. Come on. All we got to do is finish top 3. Oh boy. Is this the collapse? Is this where it happens? Come on. Come on, Deadward. You got this, little buddy. I missed that lightning or the vibe. That was no good. I've gone quiet because I'm nervous. Oh god. Second place, baby. That should be good enough for the weekly accomplishment there. Look at him, he's flexing. He loves his shoes. I would too. Just got a 3rd place finish. Yeah, and we're just gonna fight everyone. Yeah, that's right. That's what you get for beating. Yeah. Screw you, bro. Yeah, you want some of this? Yeah. Get out of here. Boom, and there it is. Alright, so we have a lot of unclaimed rewards right now. That's gonna be pretty sweet to see. So here we go. Wow, so we got a lot of rewards here. 20 Blanko bucks, like I told you, that's a pretty rare, not rare, but there's not as much of it in the game as Moolah, so that's awesome. We got the 2000 XP chip, so that's great. Back to the party pass. I'm just gonna claim all. I hit triangle. So I got a gumball, 20 Blanko bucks, and another 1,000 Moolah. There's a lot going on right now. I'm very excited for this because I'm going to show you why. We're going to go to the daily challenges. So I have one of the 5 weekly challenges. Now, if you look at the 5 weekly challenges, look at all the stuff you get for completing those. That's a lot. 2,000 Moolah, 2,000 XP, 2,000 XP, 2,000 XP, and a random gumball. We're not going to go after those right now. Excuse me. But we will at some point. Right now, we got bigger fish to fry. We're going to head over to the shelf. And we're going to upgrade some Blankos, baby. I don't want to go crazy here, but I think we might throw my boy Trickle to an excellent. I've been saving up my moolah to get to 15,000 and 7 gumballs. I have both of those. So I think I can get my boy up to an excellent right now, and he'll be my first Blanko that's rated as such. Pretty exciting stuff here. So I think. Just let me, gotta double check though. I don't want to be spewing out a bunch of lies, you know. So this is my shelf. This is the shelf in the game. This is where all your Blankos are stored. If you haven't noticed, they're all boxed. And then these 3 down here are unboxed. So this is Trickle, and like I told you, he's a fair. Oh, he'd be rated up to a good. Gotcha. Okay, so he's a fair level 15. Noob is a good level 7. And Deadward is a fair level 7. So I'm torn. Do I want Trickle to go? You know what? I'm just going to use all my XP on Deadwood right now. So watch this. He's going to really fly up here. 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 1,500, 150, 150, 150. So I'm going to boost him by 9,950 XP right now. You ready? Here he goes. Look at that. So we get 400 moolah for doing that as well. We upgraded him, so he's a fair level 9 right now. Love to see it. So he's all jacked up. He's getting up there. And you can see on the left here, see it says Foundation, and the right it says Power Perks. Your skills in the game upgrade as you upgrade your Blanko too. They get more skills, and then within the games they become better inherently just because they are, you know, have more at their disposal. So that's kind of the concept of the game here. Pretty awesome. That was pretty cool. We did all of that right there. So the next thing we're going to do here, I'm going to X out of the game. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put on some music so it's not silent and weird, so you're not just hearing me talk. Beautiful. We got Easy Love on right now. What a beautiful, nice little song we got. Let's go to... We're going to do a couple different things here. And like I said, this daily show is meant to be a point of information for you. And I want to teach you, not even teach you, just, you know, be a resource for you to kind of look at what's going on in this world and, you know, kind of explore with me. So let's find what's going on here. Hold on. I had it all set up nice, and then of course it's gotta mess up. Let's see. It's not what I want. That's what I want. There we go. Beautiful. All right. So let's take a look here. We're going to explore together here. So first of all, if you're not already following them, you're going to want to follow, this is the official Blankos account. So give them a follow, and it has everything that you're going to need to, you know, stay up to date with the game. They're very active on Twitter. The background is the Deadmau5 collab they did with, obviously, Deadmau5. So that's a really cool Blanko too, side note. Really cool. So we'll keep chugging along here, but that's definitely something that I would suggest is following them. Now we're going to head over to another website I think you should strongly consider signing up for if you are playing Blankos. It's called Blankos Insider. What this is created by profile, and it's a public ledger of all the Blankos and NFTs that you own in the game. So you can take a look at other people's. Really cool. Obviously, that is within the game, but it's private. So let's go to members. Let's just check it out. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So if you go to members, it should pop up here in just a second. What's going on here? I'll tell you how great this website is, and then it craps out. No, this is these are all the players that have registered that are playing Blankos that are in the game. So, for instance, I'm down here in the bottom. So it's really cool to see too. I signed up here. It's in chronological order. So if you look down, I mean, there's people that have joined after me since, and that's pretty cool. So you can take a look, like Team Sean. You click on him. It's loading his shelf. Takes a second here. Come on. There you go. So he's got 2 NFTs, back-to-back jacks, and it looks like I told you he's doing what I'm doing with Deadwood. He's doing an A/B test, it kind of looks like. So he bought 2 mints right next to each other. This one's unboxed. This one's boxed. This one's unboxed. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. And then what you can really do, which I think is really a cool feature of this website, is if you go to Edit Shelf, it's going to show you how much you've spent on the game, but then the value of the NFTs that you bought in the game. And that's based on the lowest price of the NFT in the marketplace currently, plus a 15% fee. So pretty cool. I mean, you're talking about, theoretically, if I were to sell everything that I own right now, I could double the money that I put into it almost. So it's a really cool concept. I love that idea that they made this adjustment to it. So BlankosInsider.com. If you're playing this game and you plan on playing it for a long time, I suggest you go sign up. It's completely free, and it's just a cool way to really integrate yourself into the community just a little bit more. So the last thing we're going to do on the show today, actually, no, I'm sorry. This is just kind of another side note real quick. I'm not going to rip through this here, but BlankosJunction.com. Remember I told you the junction in the game is the main lobby area where it kind of defaults to when you start the game. That's where you are. This is up to date with all the newest information. It's a really great resource for looking at articles and all the official links of everything in here. Mythical, this the studio that made this game. They've also made, worked on World of Warcraft, Guitar Hero, Call of Duty, big time stuff. So really happy to support them in this endeavor. This is their real first game that they've done on their own and made. Blankos and items, you can keep a look at all the stuff that's available for you out there. And just a lot of really cool stuff. So Blankos Junction, bookmark it. Make that if you're interested in learning about this game and you don't want to hear me rattle on like a moron. This is a great place to also get information. The last thing we're going to do here, we're going to go to Blankos.com. Easy enough to remember, right? And what I'm going to do is head over to the marketplace. And let's do a live demo of buying an NFT and then documenting it in Blankos Insider. So what I'm going to do here, we're just going to get crazy. And when I say that, it's not really that crazy. But we're going to go accessories. So I'm going to so we're in the marketplace right now. So this is where you buy and sell all the digital assets that are included in the or that are involved in the game. So I'm going to go accessories, and I don't care about the price. I'm going to go for sale. You know what I do? No, I don't care about the price. I'll tell you why in a second. Mint number is what I care about. I'm going to see if I can get a top 100 mint of an accessory for a decent price. So I'm going to scroll to the top and sort here from low to high. And let's see what comes up. Look at that. Look at that, look at that, look at that. So I don't think I have the electric green, whatever this is. Look at that, number 13. So there have been 4,628 of these bad boys minted. Now, I'm trying to get a high one for a cheap price. So I have them sorted by top 100 here. Look at that. Someone's asking for $44,000. I think because it's number 4, obviously. Let's see. A little rich for my blood right now. So let's go back. Let's see what else we're looking at here. So price, let's just say 20 bucks is the most I want to spend right now. So 20 bucks, accessories, top 100. I have the, I don't think I have any stitches. So 767 of these have been minted. Now this is what's interesting about the marketplace. Look at, for a penny more, I can get like 31 up more. So I'll buy this guy for 20 bucks. Now what's really cool, my payment method is already in here. You can't see it because I'm right in front of it on purpose. But all I do is hit review. I hit place order. And I think, there it is. We have In Stitches armbands. Number 51. So now what we do, we head over to BlankosInsider.com and we go to add items in my shelf. In Stitches are, oh, we got to click accessories, sorry, defaults to Blankos. In Stitches. There it is. Oh, come in hot. In Stitches armbands. And we number 51. So add it to 51. Add accessory. And there it is. So now it's in my shelf. So I think that's a great way or a great spot to call today. Appreciate you following along as usual. And if you have any questions or ever have any, suggestions or tips or tricks for me, I mean, I'm all in on this game if you haven't noticed, and I really enjoy it. I think the sky's the limit with this, and everyone knows or has at least heard of what an NFT is. This is a computer game that theoretically pays you to play it. So it's just completely flipping this whole world on its head, and this is the future, no doubt about it. And I think this game is the vehicle in which the future will be delivered in. So, hey, how about that? I sound like a poet talking there. But if you enjoyed this, subscribe. As always, I really appreciate you swinging by. Like, share with your friends if they've heard about this and they, want to learn a little bit about it, see some gameplay. Let them know.